tell you what, I'm really enjoying mucking around with my Mahindra. And then out of the blue, Mahindra says, do you want to drive one of the new Scorpios down? Ben's testing them down in Dargo in the high country, and you know, you can just take one down if you want. So here we are, 1800 Ks in a brand new car. I haven't read the manual, I've got no idea, other than I drove one around the block about a month ago and found it pretty good. And guess what? I really don't know what I'm doing half the time, because this thing has got so many electrics it's not funny, and I don't really want to have an opinion on it until I've talked to Ben. He's done 35,000 Ks already, and a lot of that's off-road. I want to try it off-road too before I make any sort of a review. But I can tell you this, it is an absolutely awesome road car. It holds the road beautifully, it's got fantastic steering, brakes, discs all round, of course, they're just awesome. The suspension's really good, it's very comfortable, very quiet inside the cabin. Sunroof, I'm fairly sure I'm sitting on leather. If it's not, wow, it's the nearest thing to leather I've ever felt. And it's just luxury. It's a world-class car. From my point of view, as an off-roader, the thing that I really like is just the basic solid feel of this vehicle. You know, there's lots of potholes on these back roads. Doesn't seem to bother it at all. There's no body rattle, there's no nothing. Oh, I can't wait to get down to the high country and have a play. This is fantastic fun. Hey Ben!
How you going, mate?
I'm all right,
Good to see
mate.
you again.
Yeah. Hey, last time I saw you, you were still testing up round Alice Springs.
Yep,
Yeah,
done
how'd
that.
go?
Yeah, good. Completed that all right.
Yeah.
So that's all finished now, and we've moved on to the next project.
Next project already.
Next project already.
Yeah, well, welcome to the high country, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good on you.
Good to see you again. Good to see you got a green one.
I think it's written somewhere that anything Roothy drives has to be green, you know.
It's a nice
I'll have
colour.
to paint the pickup before long at this rate, eh? Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's a
good.
good thing. I mean, I had a great trip down. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But how are you finding this?
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been going well. Getting good, the fuel consumption, everything like that. It's been going great.
So this is homologation testing, this one?
Yeah, this one is one of 3
Yeah.
vehicles that we're testing.
And
So,
how many
yeah.
Ks you got on it now?
This one's about 38,000 on this one, so
Yeah.
a few more to go and that, but yeah.
Have you done much down here in the high country?
No, not a great deal at all, actually. So, I hear you're the man.
Well, I don't know about that, but we're starting at the right place, I'll
Yeah,
tell you that.
absolutely.
So
Yeah, no, it's good.
from out of here, this is pretty central. From out of here, we can go all sorts of directions. So I reckon we just should go and have a play.
I think so. Let's
Good
do
on
it.
you. Let's go, mate.
Righto. I don't think you realise this is a 2-wheel drive yet.
What do you think of the countryside around Dargo, mate?
Spectacular, isn't it? It's nice and green, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful at the moment. It's very nice. Usually is actually, the old high country. So the testing protocol for the Scorpio, much the same thing?
Yeah, it's similar to last time. This time they've sent us over 3 vehicles. So 2 of them have been given kilometres in the city and in high altitude testing, and another vehicle's been given to us which is combined testing of all over the place. That obviously includes the dirt, extreme four-wheel driving, high altitude towing and all that, similar to last time, but they've just got a bit more serious this time in regards to being a bit more pedantic with the testing because of course it's a complete new vehicle basically.
Oh, okay. So is there any sort of testing? I mean, obviously everyone likes Australia to test things because it's a tough country, but are you looking at anything in particular?
Mainly, I suppose, just making sure the handles the roads correctly, braking, suspension-wise. We're obviously doing a bit of tuning for the suspension for the Australian conditions, things like that. We've been doing emission testing with our fuel, part of the DPFs and things like that, making sure we don't have any issues along those lines, and that's come up trumps really in every single test that we've done so far in regards to that. So yeah, no, the testing's been very dedicated towards Australian conditions.
Excellent. Well, I guess we'll be doing a bit more of that today.
Yeah, hope so. A bit more variety would be good.
No worries, mate. Hang on to your seat. We'll find something soon. Hey Ben, this is where I sort of remember she takes a bit of a rapid dive down, and then when we get down to the bottom there's a bit of a creek. It's not so bad getting out, but yeah, there's a few ups and downs in here.
Rightio, we'll see how we go. Probably forgot to mention this one's only two-wheel drive, but we'll give it a go.
Two-wheel drive, fair dinkum. Well, I might just get out of your road if you're only two-wheel drive. I tell you what, when they want things tested, they sure give it to the right bloke. No one in their right mind would come down here in a two-wheel drive.
Oh, the car must be impressive. There you go. See what the two-wheel drive's going to do next. Well, I've just dropped the tyre pressures down a little bit and give us a bit more traction. So if you give us enough distance there, Roothy, then we should be alright. We'll see how this hill descent control goes.
Good on you, mate. You're as game as Ned Kelly. I'll give you at least 2 humps, I think. If that's okay, 2 humps clearance, you'll be right.
Yeah, that's about right, mate. Let's give it a crack and see how we go. I'll wait till you get down to the next hump and we'll go from there.
Good on you, mate. This is about as steep as it gets from memory, this next bit. My memory's rat shit though. Hill descent control in low range 4-wheel drive works beautifully, I can tell you that. But this is a 4-wheel drive. Look at that, I'm doing nothing. This is one of the steepest bits of the high country, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward, mate. You go on to the next one, let us know when you're at the next hump and we'll come down then.
No dramas, mate, it's only 50 metres in front of me, this next one. So I might just go the one after that. I'll tell you what, hill descent control in this one's beautiful. Yeah, we've got a bit of levelling out coming out, so I'm going to keep going.
Sounds like a plan.
See you soon. With a bit of luck.
Hopefully not too soon.
Hey Ben, just for me, what sort of information are you logging on the homologation testing on something like this, on a track like this?
Well, for starters, we want to make sure things like the hill descent control works, and to date it does. So things like that, with the data logger that we have hooked up to it, we want to make sure that just things like RPM and all that is kept relevant, airflow sensors and transmission controls and temperatures and all that stuff is within spec.
Oh right, so it's really thorough sort of sensor readouts you're getting there.
The data log that we have is reading everything out of engine and transmission control ECUs, and we report all that back to Mahindra, and essentially they'll look at the data and see if there's any anomalies type of thing. But yeah, today, I mean, I suppose the real world side of it is getting out here and doing this type of stuff where we can make sure it actually does work in a situation like this without it running away and doing anything silly. So to date, it's proving really, really good.
Certainly up here in the 4-wheel drive version, I've got no dramas at all. Hill descent just takes care of the whole lot. Well, when we get down the bottom here, we're going to have a creek crossing. We're going to have a couple of fords actually, I'd say. So Ben's got the two-wheel drive, as it turns out. I wish I'd known that. He's game as Ned Kelly, that guy. Anyway, he's got two-wheel drive. And so this river crossing, we've got a snatch strap, but all we got is the tie-down points that the vehicles come with, which basically means one in the front for each vehicle. So the plan is for me to go first, and then Ben's going to follow, and if he gets stuck, I can come in and hoik him out, at least in reverse. Not much of a plan, is it? Oh well, this is how you find out what happens. Well, we didn't have to use the plan. That Mahindra didn't stop at all. Didn't even look like it. It's only two-wheel drive. Doesn't even have the rear wheel diff locker that you know, my Pikup's got, or this one's got for that matter. The Eaton got nothing. Two-wheel drive, drove straight through. See what a bit of ground clearance and approach and departure can do, even without anything trick. Just about whack a set of tyres on that and have a go at anything. How you feeling after that?
Good. Had a great day.
Me too.
It was a good day. Bit tired now, but a great day.
It's always good when it's exciting, thrilling, challenging, and you actually survive. And we got through unscathed, so I think we did really well.
Yeah, no, it was a good day. Really enjoyed that. So I appreciate you taking me around, showing me around. It was good.
Oh, showing you around. Yeah, let's just drop off this edge. For you, you know, what do you reckon? What's the best thing?
Well, I was impressed by the hill descent control. I mean,
that was a bit of a hill, wasn't it?
well, it was. I mean, I didn't actually tell you it was a two-wheel drive type of thing, but
No.
the hill descent control worked well. Like, it was great. It just pulled it up. It done everything it needed to do. So it was a good test for it, yeah. So.
Well, that I wonder, you know, that Collingwood spur track, I mean, that's got some pretty near vertical bits in it. And I would like to know how many standard vehicles have ever done that with standard tyres.
Yeah.
And two-wheel drive.
What was it that impressed you most about the car?
I've had enough time now to know that it's quite quick.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a bit of a head of steam up. There's a beautiful balance to these things.
Yeah. It feels great off the road, doesn't it? Like on the dirt road.
Yeah.
Like the
It
stability of it.
slides.
Yeah, it does do that.
And it's an equal slide. It's not your tail out or your front in.
No.
And corrugations.
Yeah. How quiet it is still across all those corrugations and all that on the dirt roads.
The only moment of concern for me was the river crossing.
Yep.
Because I knew where the air intake was, and I didn't want to sort of get it full of water. I've come out pretty much convinced. You know, the first time I drove this was in the city, and I thought, wow, this is an excellent city car. It's got the world's best steering.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic.
And unlike the Pik Up, you know, it's got plenty of turning circle. It's got good vision, you're comfortable, great city car. But then there's this other thing that is hard to describe, but it's the clunk of the doors. So I even had the sunroof open yesterday, you know, sort of. I've never been that comfortable in the bush and felt that secure.
Yep.
My wife loves the Pik Up. She finds it the most comfortable thing ever. I think if she rode in this, I'd be in trouble.
I'd say so.
It's too good.
Absolutely.
It's too good, yeah.
It's another level, isn't it? It really is.
Another level. You look forward to it. I'm looking forward to the trip home.
Yeah, me too.